退屈なブースを口ずさんだ Till yesterday 彼女何かが変わると信じて急げ急げ Hurry up 君の夢だと僕を叫んでここまで届くようにそうさシャリナそうさシャリナ回る世界かけて Feel your dream かけて Feel your dream 止まることなく君は走る君は走る朝焼けの街見下ろす時このひとときに鮮やかな海君と走る君と走る退屈な夜に退屈な朝を Oh, oh, that should not be visible. There's some side shit. Memento. Oh yeah, if you're curious as to what that was my dunce cap that I keep off to the side. Yeah. There's a few things I keep over here. There are the glasses, the dunce cap, the Little Witch Academia hat, the hat made by a viewer, which, hell yeah. Yeah, friendly reminder, if anybody ever wants to draw me a hat, for me to use it on stream, I will. I'll throw it in the rotation. Don't you think I won't? We are here today to honor the fallen of nobody that I can think of. Man, sometimes my brain wants to do a bit, and then I think about the bit, and I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna end this? And I've already said 90% of the bit. I need to set my ass up with some audio junk. I need to set it up with some offline music. I have music, I just need to download more. So I ended up having to go to my YouTube and playing my music from my YouTube. Because that's what I do. That's how I do the things that I do. Babu dee, babu die, I'm just some guy. Do. Oh man. Rock, chill. I kind of want to listen to some jazzy action. Let's listen to some jazzy stuff. Making myself dinner right now? Okay, cool. Good to eat. Very good. Where does the jazz get interesting? Yeah, we'll start with some No More Heroes jazzy type. I don't know if all of this counts as jazz, so I've just labeled the playlist Jazz E. Hold on, I know. Like, I don't think this is more beach rock. What else we got? There we go. I love this song. This song's one of my favorites on the... it's a character theme. Oh, it's so good. Chimkin burgers and fries. I could use some good fries right now. Still to this day, they still do. But, yeah, my family would get the wedges, and I hate the wedges. Like, a good fry needs to be thin. If I wanted to eat a wedge fry, I would have just eaten mashed potatoes. Like, fry, whoever invented the potato wedge fry needs to be locked up in prison. But then again, if you like the potato wedge fry, I ain't gonna stop you. Just the creator of it. Oh man, I won't lie, I'm a little nervous. So, I finally got my price estimate for the new model, and I did set aside like a more than enough money on in my bank account, but I haven't checked my bank account in a bit, so someday this week I gotta go by the bank and check it and make sure, and then because like I've waited a long time for this commission slot to be open, and I'm super anxious about it. It's like this is probably the last point where stuff could go wrong on my end. And yeah, but no, this time it should be much smoother. This model, the one that you're seeing right now, was a pain in the butt to get commissioned. Like, the first step, getting the art, was relatively painless. But like, at some point, like when I got to the rigging, it scared off one rigger. The backup riggers I had were no longer available. It took a long time I wasted so much time on the first rigger. I tried to submit it to another company that does rigging, and it was some weird Chinese company that I got recommended.
They took my art and just never messaged me back. I sent them the art and they never messaged me back. And I'm like, well, fuck. And then I was about to give up hope, and then an acquaintance recommended another rigger, and then Valia, God bless them. I hope they're doing okay. I haven't checked up on them in a while. Oh, what's that? Kitty want out? Kitty want to go out of the room? Kitty want outside? Watch your face. We'll let the cat out. Ugh. Lower the music. It's going a little too hard. All right. So today we might be finishing up Beacon Pines. Agreed. Oh, no, I already read that. Okay. But yeah. I don't know. I've heard people. I've been told that this is, although I've never seen it, I've been told people will actually dump their fries in their milkshakes. But yeah. Man, who do you think has the best fries? I think Popeyes has the best fries, but I'm biased because they'll dunk their fries in Cajun mix. That's nothing to say about the actual fry itself. That's just the Cajun seasoning, which is what I like. But yeah, I feel like my sister would know this. I know Jack in the Box has waffle fries, but other than their shape, I don't think there's anything special about them. I think McDonald's is not like the best fry, but it's like a popular. But it's like a popular fry, and I feel like it's a good point of reference for many people. So I do think the McDonald's fry has value in that simple fact, and it's not a bad fry. Like McDonald's fries will get stolen up. McCain's spicy waffle fries for the win. I've never had McCain unless that's like a nickname for something else, like Mickey D's means McDonald's. But yeah, let's see, where else have I gotten fries from? I mean, there's probably like a couple of mom and pop type places, some like one-off places that I could think of, but I doubt nobody's gonna want to go across the 50 states just for like one location of fries. Who knows? Maybe someone in this chat is a massive foodie, but I doubt it. Yeah, my dad was a huge barbecue nut, and he planned a vacation of about just doing barbecue, and apparently he thought it would be a good idea to try a different barbecue joint every single day. I'll tell you this much, by the third day we were all sick of barbecue. And there was a place that actually sold bologna, which I was sad because I was like, oh, let me get the bologna. I'm gonna get the bologna. And then my dad was like, no, you Dragonic, you're not gonna don't get a bologna sandwich, get some barbecue. This is a barbecue excursion. I'm like, no, I just want bologna sandwich and I've already had tons of barbecue. And he's like, no, get barbecue. And I'm like, fine, I guess. You're just gonna you're just going to like yoink the bill at the end of the at the cashier anyways. I guess I'll just do this to avoid arguing with you. Yeah, that's what like the kind of person my dad is. He will make dinners uncomfortable due to him just arguing about the bill and like who gets about like payment and such so damn much. Like he won't let it go. Like he can't, like he wants to be morally right so hard that he makes the situation awkward. It's gotten to the point where I my birthday is coming up and I've honestly considered not eating out at a restaurant for my birthday. So I might just eat at one of the I might just go. We might do the sisterly thing. I might go over to one of my sisters and just like celebrate my birthday with one of them. Because like, if you're at somebody's house and you bring food, like no, there's gonna be no build or like whatnot to argue over. However, there might be additional kids, so I don't know. It's like a win. It's like a. It's not really a win-win scenario, cause like cause like my sister has like a lot of young family on her husband's side, and so I'm like, if I go to my sister's, I'll have to deal with the twins, and then there'll be Bruce, and if Bruce is involved, sorry, not Bruce. Their little kid, I should say. But if their little kid is involved, then I'm like, oh, that limits what I can do. And it's like, darn it. But yeah. But I think that might be what we do, and then we'll just play Jackbox. That'll probably what I do with the fam. But yeah. Oh yeah, the last time I visited my sister's, we played a weird domino game called Chicken Foot, and it's like if you play a double, you have to start off this new tile dynamic called a chicken foot, and it's like this design made out of, you extend like 3 additional paths onto that tile, and like you can't play on any other routes to get rid of the dominoes in your hand until 3 have been placed adjacent to that one. And it's okay. It's interesting enough. But yeah. Yeah, one of those weird southern table games. Oh, this is from Animal Crossing. I always find it so damn interesting that Animal Crossing has like a track for every hour of the day. So like, if you play Animal Crossing always at a specific time, you'll only get like 1/24th of the music, which I find I find that interesting. Na, 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 na. I don't know if I'd like Animal Crossing. Maybe I would. It seems like a nice little routine game, like a game you just play forever. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, I never hear people talking about Animal Crossing's story. Is there much of a story? I don't think there is. It's mostly like a heavy allotment of character actions. That is what people talk about when it comes to Animal Crossing. But yeah. Man. How long is this song? Oh, it's almost over. That's fine. Man, I don't know if that's a good sign. Like the first time I hear a song in a while and I'm like, how long is this song? And it doesn't feel all that long. I haven't been talking all that much. Oof, maybe that's a sign that that song tires you out easily. You just get sick of it fast. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a bad song. Sorry, I'm just jamming out hard. But yeah, I feel weird about the not Beacon Pines, but whatchamacallit? Lost in Random. Like, I kind of like that game, and like it seems like, oh yeah, this would be right up my alley. Maybe it's just like the crashes, or just my energy was very low that day, but it feels like, I don't know, it feels off. Like part of me is just no longer excited to play that game, and like it's doing what seems right, but I don't know, it's like a few annoyances. Like it crashed twice, and the fact that, and it's also an EA game, so that kind of irritates me. I know EA didn't develop it, and I know like I don't know, I guess maybe just seeing the EA logo puts me in a bad mood something. All right, hold on. I gotta fix this. It keeps getting way too loud. The player is nearly perfect for what I need it to do, but it's fine. But I don't know, like, it's something in the combat that just doesn't feel right. Like, I think it's something to do with the aiming in that game. I don't know, maybe it'll be like Parasite Eve, where the more I play it, the more I'll like it. I don't know. Or maybe I should go on to Devil May Cry and just go back to playing that. I don't know. I don't know, and that bugs me. There's a lot I don't know that bugs me. I don't know nearly enough about computer hardware and tech. And I feel like I've been, like, the newer groups I've been hanging out with are real big, like, tech heads. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I understand the gists of things, but I couldn't hold, I don't know enough to form my own thoughts and opinions. And I've never gone like, wait, that's not how you should do something. I'm just like, I'm still very much like, yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you would think like, oh, big nerd should go into computer science and like learn all that. But I don't know. Like, I love video games, I love computers, I love all of that, but I just don't want to know how the sausage is made, kind of speak. Like, I don't care to know. It doesn't, like, the process of art sounds interesting, reward, and fun. The process of coding and computer building sounds expensive, complex, and super stressful. And I don't know. It just I feel like maybe I should, but then again, like, I've also had you know that feeling when somebody tells you to do something of so much, but the more and more they tell you to do something, the more and more you don't want to do it. That's been my scenario with my father. He's like, you're going to computer science, that everyone's making money in that. I'm like, Dad, I don't care about making money. I care about making enough money and doing something that won't make me depressed. Like, I've taken computer science classes in high school and a little bit in college, but it was just, I never had any remote levels of joy working with coding. And like, I've always, building a PC just sounds way too stressful for me. Like, paying for the parts alone is like a huge commitment. What if I bump a node and then like, oh, well, that's 500 bucks, Dragonic, you broke it. Get fucked. And I'm like, no. Or what if like I try to build a PC? Like, learning to build a PC, it seems like it would be interesting and whatnot, but building my PC with my risks, like with the risks involved, just seems like it would suck all the fun out of it. There's a sim game that I did think about buying at one point. It was called PC Building Simulator, and I never played it. I always thought about it. Maybe Lord would want to play that. He seems smart. He seems like he would know what that's all about. Maybe he could. Nah, I don't want to bother him with that much. That seems like PC building seems like that's a full-blown college course. Like, I'm fine but bothering people to like, hey, how do I do this one trick in this one thing that I've already have a fair understanding of? Or like, hey, what do you think about this? Is this worth doing, or should I like abandon this project? Or it's like, you have any advice for this? Because that's just a simple, short and quick question, right? That's not like, hey, can you teach me how to do all of this? Like, can you introduce me into the basic knowledges of this of a college course? No, I don't want to bother people with that much. yeah, I don't have any interest into learning about computers, and like I don't want to like learn how it's done, and then like me that turn becoming a job, and then me hating that job, and therefore me hating computers, and therefore me just messing around learning with my own software and whatnot. Like, this may sound incredibly bitchy, but I'm sorry, it's how I feel. It's just how I'm wired at this point. I am glad that I took the steps into like learning how to draw and all that. That's my big endeavor. That was my thing. Oh god, what worst scenario? I learn it, I get very into it, and then I just spend all my money ridiculously upgrading my computer to high heaven. Like, be like, oh wait, there's a new part, I want to mess with the new part, I want to upgrade it. Dead set on becoming a corner store employee for the rest of their life. That might be me. That might be me. It's like, although I have no interests in computer science, I don't have much any job interests outside of that either, and that's a huge problem for me. I need to work on that. It's just, I don't know, like, yeah, I could make jobs, but like I could, there are plenty of jobs that I could do to make money, and that sounds ideal for someone who doesn't know what they want to do with their life. But I rather do, I really do know that I don't want to work a job that's going to stress me out. And so right now I'm just doing like part-time small restaurant work and all things of that nature. But I do need to think of like a job that actually pays enough, more than enough, and like, well, pay bills and whatnot. And yeah, I would love to work as a streamer. Like, if I could do enough, if streaming paid for it, hell, I wouldn't mind that becoming my job, because I do genuinely enjoy streaming. There is some joy to be had in it. And I wouldn't mind that. That wouldn't stress me out. I wouldn't have a boss. I could pick my own hours. And I could tell, and yeah, I can just be unhinged with all of you guys every day. It's okay, Drawing. You can come by the cashier at my boutique. Yeah, like, honestly, that sounds ideal. Like, that kind of job. Just working for a small store. And just be like, I would not mind working, like, just being a cashier. I don't know why people don't like having me as cashier. In all the jobs I've worked, they've never wanted me to do cashier, and I think it's just like I have average looks. Maybe usually I end up going to jobs and there's like a lot of cute girls there, and so they're like, all right, make her the receptionist, all right, make her cashier. And I'm like, but yeah, I think I don't mind. I like interacting with people to some degree. I've realized that, surprising myself in that. Like, I thought I'd be a complete and utter shut-in, hating to interact people, but no, it's weird. It's weird. Like, I don't mind interacting with strangers. I think that's the ticket. But like, I get annoyed by certain people. Then again, who knows? Maybe it's just the type. Maybe it's just the interactions with the jobs I've had, and those aren't really indicative of like the normalcy. Because like, I worked at GameStop for a while, and I liked the customers who came to GameStop. It was weird. I didn't have a single bad customer. The employees were absolute dog shit, but the customers, fine. I actually enjoyed interacting with them. I got to and I think it was like, yeah, I get to be a rebel. I get to tell people, I was like, hey, you know, you can find good, better. Hey, you know, if you don't like what you see here, I can give you some sites that of some actually good stuff. Like, I had this one chick come into me and she was like, yeah, my boyfriend's a PC gamer and I don't know what kind of games. I was like, no, it's like, she just said he was a PC gamer. I was like, okay, well, do you know what kind of games he likes? And I'm like, and she's like, and to be fair, that's a fair thing. Like, not everybody's gonna know, ideally, but I liked helping her. I helped her a lot to the best of my ability nonetheless. And then at one point I dragged her over to some shelves and I just did some gestures like I was telling her about products, and I was like, okay, so honestly, I don't want to sell you something that you're not fully confident in about. So what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you about this website called Inked Gaming. And what I told her about is, like, rather than her getting a piece of tech for her boyfriend and then like her boyfriend just having to force a smile through that gift, I told her about a website that just sells custom mouse pads and like desk mats or like card mats, and they're just really good. And I told her that you can upload custom images to the site, so maybe you can get you probably know your boyfriend better than I do, so maybe you can set it up with whatever image that you think he would like. Or maybe you could do something sentimental and be like, here's this photo of our first date, you're gonna look at it every time you're sitting at your desk or whatever, you know. And I would do shit like that. Like, I would tell them about, like, hey, if you're looking, you may not find that old ass game here, but if you go to like 4 stores down on the DL, there's like a retro game shop right there. You might be able to find it there, just a little underwater. And I did that a lot. That was how I did things. I worked the floor a lot. There was that one chick, and then the other, I think I've told this story a couple of times. So like, in addition to, like, I would actually go out and teach parents the EBRC system, and that felt very rewarding. Like, I would, not only would I help, and like, usually what my job of working at the floor would do, I would do the whole, I would leave people the fuck alone if they wanted to be left the fuck alone, but I would offer to help them pick suggestions. And after doing that, if they were like a kid or a teen my age, I would like bring them to the shelves of the game section, and I would like point out 15 or so titles, and I'd be like, well, I'd grab them and I'd hand them to them, and I'm like, okay, so now that I've explained and like given you the details of what this stuff is and how it's like, or I mean, I don't know if I would hand out, I'm gonna leave you be, and I'm gonna let you just think on your own time and decide. I would never like just, I know people who would do this, but I would never like guide the customer to check out. No, I would never do that. That seemed unfair and rude to me, because I would like it for my customers to not feel rushed. I would like for them to for them to actually look at the games that I had recommended and then think about it if they actually wanted it. And I would do things like, I would tell them like honestly good games and give them decent reviews, like, oh, here's Disco Elysium. I know it's a story game, but honestly, they recently re-released it with like all the it's a fully voice acted now, so it's good even if you're not into breeding games. Oh, do you want to get into the Kingdom Hearts series? Well, here's the entire series at a decent price. And I would do shit like that. I would do like that. I honestly taught parents how to pick video games for their kids. I told them 2 things. I told them, well, here's the ESRB system. Here's what it fucking means. E for everyone, E10, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, if you forget any of that, just remember this one thing. Furry little mascots are generally safe for kids. I did warn them about Conker's Bad Fur Day, but I highly doubt it. I don't think we sold it, so I was like, I don't think you'll have to worry about it. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, a fuzzy little, if you see a fuzzy little animal mascot on the thing, it's generally made for kids. It's generally safe, and that was true. That was pretty much true. I also, and I told him about like the kart racing genre and all of that. Because that would be safe for kids. So I had my repertoires. I knew what I was talking the fuck about. I would help people get stuff down from shelves, things like that. I worked inside of a mall, so the main, even though I did go above and beyond, the main reason they had us there was to just be like a situational deterrent for thievery. And so it's like, we weren't expected to do anything, but it was kind of like having a cop posted effect. Like you don't expect the cop to do anything, but like sit there and reduce to deter people from stealing. Although no, I guess they do expect cops to do stuff every once in a while. But like, no, we were like less than cops. We were just there to be like, we were just people, like mannequins that would respond and hold an employee badge on their shirt. That was it. We were just there to look like employees, to deter holiday thievery. That was the main reason. But I took my job seriously, and I did. Well, I don't know if serious was the right word, because I was enjoying myself doing what I was doing. But yeah, my most favorite story that I have from working at GameStop, I have plenty of bad stories about the employees and like all that shit that they would, like, people would do, but I ain't gonna go into that. But I had this one customer, and I'll never forget it. She was a mom, and she said, "Hi, I'm looking for video games for my son." And I was like, okay, business as usual. I've done this plenty of times. Yeah, usually most, like, 7 out of 10 times, it was usually just helping a parent pick video games for their child. Sometimes I would get kids, and I would introduce them to, like, not like kids, but like preteens and teens, and I would help them a lot. But it was that kind of situation a lot. But anyways, back to the mom, and she was like, yeah, my husband passed away recently, and I wanted to, and he had an Xbox, and I wanted to get our son some video games, and my husband was really into racing, and I wanted my son to have something of his, and like I don't want to, like, it's still like like consoles are expensive, and she wanted to put some use to it, so I was like, okay, well. And then I sort of went out and I helped her, and by the end of it, she was smiling, and that was enough for me. And that is something that, well, I don't know, it's like a faith restored in humanity moment. And yeah, I genuinely liked helping people. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wasn't without flaw. Once I accidentally handed a guy a copy of the latest God of War for his son, that he was looking to buy for his son, and I didn't pick up. So I was like, oh, you want a game? My thought was, oh, he wants to buy a game for his son. Let me think, what's a bondable father-son game? And I was thinking, oh, perfect, the new God of War. And then he kept talking and talking, and I was telling him about the ESRB system, and at one point I realized his son was like still baby, still child, and I'm like, oh, maybe not God of War, that's an M-rated game. Oh yeah, I have a model for I have a model for my clothing now. Hey. Oh wait, yeah, I have a model for my clothing now. Cool, nice, dope. Hell yeah. Oh man, I actually tried to draw clothes once, on like a mannequin figure, and I actually pretty liked it. It was a fun little art experiment that I drew for a friend. Because like everybody else was drawing them fucking like character art for them, and I was thinking like I kind of want to do something else. I don't want to do that. I want to do something else for them. Birthday invite. Let me find it. I have to. My files have been fucked up ever since I tried to install a retro ass PC game. I'll see if I have it. It should be this year, so I'm in the right year folder. That was for Brent. That was for Twitter. That's episode potluck. Fussy. Oh, man, this is one of my favorite arts right here. Let me go. Image. Random image. Hint that. Control T. One sec. Browse. This is not the art I was talking about, but this is one of my favorite arts that I've done in recent years. It's a small, simple design. Control T. Control F. There we go. It's a small little design, but I think it's really cute. Plus, I liked how I did the shading on it. With these like little divots into it. I kind of want to do more of that style, but I just need the... It hasn't come up. Yeah, let me see if I can find the right image. It should be here. I practice. Getty images. Get well soon. Fussy Blade. Friendo. Gree. Link birthday. Link gag. Where was it? Minherides. Ah, Mingo present. Here we go. Okay, it's called Mingo present. Found it. But yeah, this was the outfit I designed for him, and I kind of enjoyed doing that work. I don't know, it was kind of rewarding to just like doodle something and then just being like, oh, I know what I'll do. Just gray out these areas and it actually kind of looks nice. But yeah, it's a sort of like a holiday festival style outfit with a little bit of Nanachi inspiration inside of it. But yeah. Shout out to my friend Shelby, for real. Shout out. Hell yeah. Shootout. Yeah, all right, Shelby, get load up your 6-shooters. We're gonna go fucking high noon in this town, this bitch. All right, that's enough. We've been doing that shit enough. We're gonna go play video games. I know, right? We've been here for 47 minutes, probably only 42 minutes if I don't count like the setup and intro bit. But yeah, let me hop on over. Let me go play video games. But yeah, maybe I'll do more of that. If I wasn't streaming, I probably, at this point, if I ever stop streaming, I'll probably spend most of my creative free time doing art. Pines. I don't know. I would do more art streams, but I've kind of come to the realization that they usually only go well if I am with someone. Art streams where I am by myself, I kind of get too nervous. There we go. There's Beacon Pines. I'm kind of looking at this overlay kind of makes me sad now. I've been working on a new overlay room, and I'm thinking, oh fuck, I've come across a potential problem with the room, and I may have to like scrap the whole project because of it, and I'm like, fuck. It looks cool as fuck, but I might not be able to do exactly what I want. But yeah, here we are playing some video games. God, Beacon Pines is some excellent piano work. Game capture. I want to adjust this. Is there a way I can position this and it not look like shit? I may have to stretch. I may have to do it. Hey Cole, welcome, welcome. You're just in time. Oh fuck. Sorry, I'm being pedantic. I'm being fussy with my overlay. But yeah, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Cole, you haven't missed anything. All I've been doing is just talking about art projects and various topics and whatnot. Yeah, a cosplay bug. Have I told that? Have you heard that GameStop story? I'm wondering if I've started telling that GameStop story way too much. I don't think so. But yeah, if I ever start telling a story or if I ever start talking on a subject too much, you don't have to be like, Dragonic, you've said this one before. Like, don't worry about it. Like, you don't have to worry about sounding like that. Just say like, oh, I remember this story. And that'll get the same job. That'll be kind of like just a nice casual thing. Good to see you, boss. Hell yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I might have to pick up a job sometime soon. Depending on how my bank account looks after I double check it and send the required money to the 3D modeler. Yeah, enlist the help of Iggy and Tish. Yeah, we're right here playing some Beacon Pines. All right, let's go back to the past real quick. We're like a little deer baby. Okay, we have all these words.
Luca wrapped a twig thumbfish half.
Yeah, we've gotten all of them. All right, I bet we'll have some new ones by the diner. There's perennial harvest. They should be this away. Oh, it's up with Dawn. Dawn is so cute. Have you ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? The clipboards? They say they're just trying to make us happy. Now, if you were paying attention last time, the reason for that is so that the mastermind of this whole organization can figure out everybody's greatest fear like a cartoon villain. Do they want to make us happy or just figure out what makes us happy? It's an important distinction. Last Chance Diner. No! Oh, it's locked. Dag nabbit. I think if we want to use the diner again, we'll have to go farther back into the story. But this is like where we get our forks in the road. Hey, Jeff. What can I do for you? Well, I know how much you hate perennial harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids were all right. Great, so you'll help?
Joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. What? Give me one good reason I should risk my hide of aiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh my god, we have oh my fucking god. There's so many. Oh god, I hope hide junk. Maybe junk is the word he would like. But yeah, I am not used to this many options. Junk. Yeah, what of it? Sorry, I've got more junk than the king has copper. Ain't interested.
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Hide! Hide!
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not
Jeff's
afraid.
scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do, but you never hear him say I hide from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. It ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gobs should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Oh yeah. And that's one. Now for the harder one. Nobody new in the library. I really don't want to go into Mr. Nuncreed's drugstore. Well, if it ain't you two. Oh, fuck, he's not fucked up and sympathetic in this timeline. Hey, Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try and tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
Raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit. I can't help. Shit to each other.
Reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda hard. Strange. You know?
He considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say we hide, break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things. See? Oh yeah. I had a feeling he would like break would be the optimal word here. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into perennial harvest.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn. I'm impressed. After all this is done, maybe you and Tish can come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. Oh, they do want to see the treehouse. They definitely want to see the treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
With a quick nod, Luca was off.
That was much easier than I expected. Did you hear that, Tish?
Gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
A single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. Holy shit, she said something other than yup. How wonderful.
Chapter 7. Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious
We're
little
in
of.
business. Hell yeah, we are.
So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
Holy shit, Rollo. I was expecting you to fail.
He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach perennial harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Hell yeah.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
I mean, that's the ideal scenario. Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything on my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning.
He had
Right.
to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He has to be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Ah? Our harvest awaits and
With a
such.
stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded in.
Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything. Yes, this is a need to know kind of thing. I'll just
He
check.
stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete
Rollo
this form.
interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forums. Look, if you want me to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
Rollo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir, this is a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits. Yup. Suck on this, perennial ham fist. What was
The
that?
distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I got a job to do.
The board fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay, okay. I need to be. Phew. That was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figured when in doubt, stick with the classics. Gregory! Welcome, welcome! Okay, to catch you up, Gritra, all you've missed is, we got the help of Jeff, who gave us the disguise in the crate, and we got the help of the bullies by saying, hey, if you work with us, you can break stuff, and we'll even invite you into the treehouse. And the bullies were like, I don't care about the treehouse, but we'll do it because we like chaos. And then immediately after we left, the bullies were like, oh my god, they're gonna invite us into the treehouse! Yeah! And so with some fireworks for distractions and some adult Rolo improv, we were able to sneak in. Well, that was close. Was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rolo. Alright, everyone knows what to do. Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck. In case she needs some muscle. Rolo's even older now. Yeah, okay, so remember in the timeline where Rolo got kidnapped and everybody's looking all over for town for him? Well, they experimented on him and they made him older. And then he escaped, and now we're breaking into Perennial Harvest to get her kid. What's her name? I always forget. But anyways, we're here to get the Black Cat's gay mom out. We're doing a jailbreak. In case she needs some muscle. Yeah, I was joking about the mustache. Oh, yeah. That was the air quotes disguise provided by Jeff the Junker. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Locate the founder's office. Water. That's odd. There's not even any cups for water. Huh. Do you think this could be a secret mechanism of some sort? Oh wait, I just realized. Yeah, okay, so next Wednesday, I already figured out what I wanted to do. I kind of forgot that I wanted to do it. But we're gonna just, we're gonna do a VR chat. We're gonna explore and do some escape the rooms shenanigans. And yeah, it should be fun. Okay, it's said to the east, so if east is northeast, then that would be this way. So this is the alternative path, which will be the path I go down and explore. A hallway to nowhere? What's going on here? You can do it, chat. Is this some sort of mind game? Oh, potty plant. The whole place just feels fake. But of all things, a fake plant? I mean, seems right. All of it?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face.
There's a reason for that.
His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up, and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay. You should stick with me, and we've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Dang it, Luca! I can't help. I mean, to be fair, Luca doesn't know in this timeline. Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. We can't leave just yet. They'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I never said it was a him. I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. Just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. Oh, so it is. Pretty lucky I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate. Oh, he was trying to lead us astray.
Tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electronic lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like
Luca
that.
smiled and looked at his watch.
Just wait a minute. Right, her mom is in on it. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Get fucked, perennial harvest!
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us. Just some light vandalism.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at a locked door marked number... What? 24,601? We need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a
Oh
black
my god. They just... Okay, so the same password for the big CEO's desk is also the same password that every employee knows to use the secret hatch in the phone booth. How did you guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone is arrogant enough to call themselves the Founder. Uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moods ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
This is perfect. I love this. Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Bro, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open. Luca, you never fail to impress. What a slippery lot. Even down... what? Sorry. What is that slippery lot even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Oh, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 1,806.
Once again,
I mean,
Luca
sorry,
scrutinized the
13,000.
numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. What? Shit! Crap, we've got company. Lemis? I don't know. Is there that big of a day? A delay? Also, what is Lemis? Crap, we've got company. Look out, must go faster. One sec, I think I can't one sec, I can't think with all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, 13,806. Go, go, go. Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Lucas. Miserables? I don't know that. Is that a show or something? Don't beat yourself. I know you were just trying to help. Aw, man. No water cups. Rollo! French musical. Ah, okay. Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Oh, it's the main characters. Wait, 24601! I remember! Yeah! Oh yeah, the town starts to rebel and the boy gets up on the barricades and tries singing, but he gets shot and it's super sad. Oh, you're right. Nice pick, Redraw. I just got a text from my roommates. They said they'll be home pretty soon, and they'll be bringing the sickness with them. 13,800 and something. I'm not sure what that one pertains to. Rollo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Ah, you two rabble rousers are coming with us. Nope. Yeah! Kick his ass! Make a break for it! Oh, well, shit, just kicked me. Don't you stand there after them! Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble in following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rollo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Oh, let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Mom! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy to finally, I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Chemist's lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. Oh, hell yeah. We need to get out of here. Who's your adult friend? I'm not an adult. You've ever heard of a growth spurt? I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel of the molars consisting with Tempest liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk? They forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on with this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest Liquamine. I'm wondering if, like, Tempest, which I usually associate with, like, Tempest, which is usually associated with wind, I'm wondering if it's, like, Tempest, like, temporal. And timey-wimey shenanigans is something that you can get from the more explained meanings of that name. It pulls energy from the surrounding in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. Yeah. It was a secret to the Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempest liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready for harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess and to succeed where the Valentines failed. I guess wind has a fast tempo. Yeah. There's like an orchestra piece that plays heavily in a famous old-timey animation dealing with heavy winds. I want to think like Steamboat Willie. Wonder if that has any association to it. But yeah, Tempest Liquamine. Let me Google that. Oof. Oof. Tempest Liquamine. Meaning. It definitely sounds Latin. That's one of spoilers, probably. Okay, here's something for Tempest. Tempest means time. Because the phrase Tempest Nemin Manet means time waits for no one. And if I delete Tempest and re-enter in Liquamine, Liquamine, Latin, preparation of a hairpin, translation, fish sauce, garum, fluid liquid. Sorry, I bumped the mic. Let's try Latin meaning, because the first word was Latin. Sauce! It literally translates to sauce. So they have the secret sauce. So it just means time sauce. But Tempest Liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? I think it's just liquid, probably. But I like I like my canon. I like my head canon more. I agree with you, Grega. It probably means liquid, but I like the fact that it's just time sauce. That's funny. Phrase, call it that from now on. Yeah, please call it that from now on. Yeah, don't worry. Time sauce. Rebellious. You think of time sauce as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists. Yes, I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harnessing harnessing time sauce to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Mr. and Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them, and now I gotta replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Man, those clothes are all hand-me-downs anyways. It sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out. Got cold feet, intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered the possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we gotta get you out of here. I just... like now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation, allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we've got Dr. Modwell heading your way now. Roger that. Be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some info. Alright, Luca's not too bad. Oh! Look at the picture! He's got darts all over his son's face. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for hard men. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What was that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. Anything in these?
Tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, this must be the good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been here recently. Yeah, he was! Damn it, Luca. If only you had multiple timeline. If only you were aware of multiple timelines. Alright. Beep boop bop boop. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. we're just getting a free pass to just insult Solomon to his face. And we don't know anything about it. Alright, what does Solomon have to say? I'm really sorry I got you dragged into this mess now. You needn't worry about me. I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it! Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with collect boards. We barely got away. They follow you? Yep. Frollo. Before we start tossing blame around, it is possible. Is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not a pizza. Yes, hello, I'll take a large pepperoni with extra thyme sauce. What? Temporis liquamine. Oh, you mean, oh, sorry, I thought you said something else. Yeah, we got thyme sauce pizza. Definitely not a pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring from the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Everyone else, huddle up. Oops. Fucking saw! I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Modwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child, the powerful enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest Valentine fertilizer, all connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Yes. Now you've got it. The time sauce! You discovered how to reverse the process?
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Modwell. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my taste. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Ooh. Oh, this stuff's pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did the whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Yep, maybe I'll have a
Luca
taste.
jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him. Luca, over here. Move another inch and I'll smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
Okay. All right, here we go. You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing all of us. Sorry, risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you, grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word. If you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed. Well, that's a load of crock of shit.
A Deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
Come on, Beck. You're a smart girl, Beck. There's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way to end this.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it! I can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded.
No. What? I honestly thought she was gonna do the whole, like, takes the vial, offers to hand it over, and then throws it at one of the clipboards, and then we all run through it. Run for it.
Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir! And I think all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always such a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three, keep post outside the door. Well, crap. Messing with the buttons? I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo? You just need some time? Rolo, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just... You're so close! I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals? That's a funny play on it. It'll seem time... Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I had found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. Sort of note. Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short. So he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you. What? Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to the to extreme amounts of time sauce. Oh.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hull. Chapter 8. Comeuppance.
Hmm?
Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet.
Huh?
She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives.
Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Miss Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet.
How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo.
Oh my god! Yes!
With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Aww. Grandma Mom Bomb? It's here. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Miss Lucas Gran. That's an awful nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did they? Grant, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out. I cleaned my glasses. Ugh.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop
In
him.
one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Oh, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Beck, what did you do?
Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
Ooh. I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little. Oh. All right, chat. This is a big time decision. What do you want? You got junk, change, and malice. Please make a decision. I'll give y'all all 1 minute to respond. No, I'll give y'all 2 minutes to respond. But yeah, or first person to respond, maybe. Nah, 2 minutes. Go ahead. Try to figure. What do y'all want? What do y'all want? Junk, change, or malice? I have a feeling change is going to be the canon ending. I have a feeling that change is the canon ending. But because the change is like the main theme of this story, so I have a feeling that is the canon ending. But who knows? Who knows? Like, I have no idea what's gonna happen. Which one do y'all want, chat? Take your pick. Anyone. What do y'all want? All right, no takers. All right. I'm feeling mischievously evil right now. Let's pick some malice.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice? The whiskey from his office? Yep. Dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. I figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Yeah. 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 He exploded into confetti. No, that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Damn, dude. Out with a bang.
Gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end.
I'm expecting that.
That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, look at that art. Oh my god. We've only got a few more endings. How far? Oh, this might be a short stream. Okay, but even so, I'll probably give my thoughts on the game afterwards. And like, who knows? Did we ever use change again? Oh wait, no, we'll have some like post-stream stuff. But anyways, let's try that again from the top. I might have tweaked his wonder potion. Sorry. With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember back when I had that vial behind my back? I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. How did ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess up the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Pa says bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. Luca just oh, I love these facial expressions. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
What do we got? I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Oh, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb.
He got
from what they had
Thanos
just
snapped.
observed.
Little numb.
Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines. A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to
Same.
you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
We've got, all right. Are y'all ready? Time for that true ending. With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Hey, remember when I had that vial behind my back? I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? Your unlucky penny? I plopped in the vial when no one was looking. I get it, changed like pocket change. Yeah. Okay, what's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
And drum roll. Holy crap, he's a baby. Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I don't know. He doesn't look like an innocent child anymore. He still looks mischievous. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Alice awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
Augustus, what do we do what we Valentines always do. What must be done? And then, wait, is he? No! He's not. Is he gonna Deadpool 1? Is he gonna Deadpool 2 this shit? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father, young Sharper. That would be a great help. Thank
She
you.
looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts.
Aww.
When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Hey! New shirt. Ah, classic shirt. Thank God. Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute. Check in with Rollo at the treehouse. Aw, man. Here we go.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
Hell yeah.
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom.
Aww. Yeah.
And now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Aw, that's the best part. People getting actually decent amounts of sleep. Oh. It's Gran! Or Mom. Oh no, we call, okay, they did reconcile that. Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me, I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. Can we mess with this? No, we can't. I was wondering if we could open up the secret door. God. I like this tree. This tree right here. That's a good tree. Sorry, that sounds so normal, but like, God, this is such a beautiful piece of landscape art, and I adore the hell out of it. God, I'm gonna. This was a good game. It's such a cozy game. Man. This is like a game I want to gift people and that I want others to enjoy. It's kind of giving me that that AI Somnium Files vibe, where once you finish the game, you want to expose as many people to it as possible. Yeah, I might. Man. Money's tight though. God, the way he just slides off of that like a slug. Hell yeah. All right, let's go. But before we do that, we gotta visit someone very important. I want to do this before we head off and finish the game. Okay. It seems they plan to do something here later. Never mind. But yeah. Oh, hey. I hear you and Rolo have big plans for that little treehouse. Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity of one Rolo, one Luca role. And we decided to expand, but at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nelly and Iona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into the School of Agricultural up at State. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean by grown, literally. Like this morning, he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't tell him this because it'll go straight to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too damn proud to tell you. I know. Aw. I'm just checking for
For a town that
interactable.
saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
I think it's nice. Oh, Mayor, what's up? Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful that grateful to Iona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's
One
next?
perennial harvest collapsed. Most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Aww. Anyone with the knack for art can help paint the new offices. You can count on us. Ah, well, it looks like you really found your calling. I've never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here is something I can be proud of. Aww, I'm happy for him. Oh yeah, one for the road. Yeah, just a casual, cool guy leaning. How's the napping this morning? The most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day. Nice. I see you decided on a name. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nelly's idea. There's still a lot of work to do, and the name serves us a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, we've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is go slow and fix things. Amen to that. Oh yeah. Slow and Dirty Harvest. I like that. All right. Now I realize we could go right up and finish the game with Rolo, but there's some side stuff I want to do. I better not dilly-dally. Gotta go to the treehouse. Fine. We'll go to the treehouse. One more time, just gotta check. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swimming, fish. I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. What do you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I was hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Ah, I like that. He didn't. Yeah, a pond this size, you have to like regulate a little bit. Make sure it doesn't like. You don't want to overfish that puppy just yet. I don't think there's any new charms, but yeah, we've gotten all of them.
Gently good for skimming.
Yeah, we have all the charms, all the memories. The ones we don't have are the ones at the diner. What? A little higher. Yup. A little lower. Yup. That's way too low. Little higher. Yup. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Check in with Rollo at the treehouse. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of the antenna redesign. Fine, fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic until we get back. Who, me? Just you're in charge while I'm gone. Yup. They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want Mission to Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. Sigh, you're right. Lead the way. Check in with Beck at her house. Alright, here we go. I really want to check in the diner. Because like the people at the diner haven't been opened, we might have a fair bit of charms that we can test out at the diner. Ah, young Mr. Van Horn. How's little Solomon or Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. He has he, you know, attempted to crawl out of my crib and plot world domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, this child is unmolded clay. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. Aw, they made him too baby for him to be bad guy. Just regress all your enemies to baby, then they can't be your bad guy. And then you just nurture them, and then from there on out, you have the ultimate guilt trip. You have a mother's guilt trip, which is the strongest guilt trip. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and help. The two activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out whenever we can. I can't wait to teach him how to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. Aww. Oh. Oh, is there somebody over here we can talk to? Hell yeah, there is. Let's talk to peoples. Luca, do you want a biscotti? What's a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have time. Zero, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I think you were proud of something. As if, but no, it's too late. You're now officially a person who cares. Aww. Oh, interesting. God, foreboding bench lady. Let's go. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
If Miss Hatch is not in Beacon Pines 2, I'm going to be upset. Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. All right, back to the book. Aww. Oh, wait, can we interact with... No, okay. I was curious to see if they redid that. What's today's news that needs knowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. Last Chance Diner. I'm gonna miss this game. What do you got, Dawn? I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything that I need. Thanks again for that. I sent you a draft of the story. Oh, wait. I sent a draft of the story to a reporter in Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up on a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals, including time sauce. Sort of writes itself if you think about it. Don't forget us when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. No, don't you say that, Luca. That's like killing the sequel right there. Well, we both know that's not true. Yeah, you tell him, Don. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition. Sequel confirmed? Sequel? Sequel bait? It's opened! Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna talk to all these people and do all the quests. Suitcase.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Isn't that your suitcase? That is... Ugh, sorry. That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me. Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me. I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
I am on vacation. Nothing is stressing me out. Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation? Wait, you're going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank. Why's that? She didn't tell you yet. You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm... sweet. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Just like old times. It's fine. I'll wait. Okay.
Lucas
Now for that.
squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
All right, let's see what we can do. Holy Chihuahua, we still have a lot. What does mom have to say? Mom has nothing to say. Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Tolliver. Achoo! Sorry, these allergies have been killing me. I haven't been able to smell a thing all day. I almost sold Miss Hatch a gallon of spoiled milk this morning. Got anything to help clear out these darn sinuses? Oh, whatever it takes, just I want to be able to smell again. Incendiary, pungent, succulent, lavish, adorable, indulgent, tender. Let's go with pungent. Pungent, lavish, indulgent, tender. Pungent. Pungent with extra pungent. Oh fuck, I almost bit my own tongue. Sorry, I almost bit my own tongue doing that. Not right. I need something a little spicier, I'm afraid. Okay, you want something a little spicier. Okay, how about pungent and incendiary? Lavish. Hell yeah. He's so cute. I call this one a cod for a common cold. Oh my, that's spicy. And stinky. I'm sorry, I'll try again. No, don't you see what this means? I can smell again! Why is the tomato pungent? No, wait. No, there was a fish and the peppers were the spicy. The fish was pungent and the peppers were the spicy. Looks like your father isn't the only doctor in the family. Hey, Miss Hatch, what can I get you? Oh, I'm not terribly hungry. Something snack size if you could. All right. Chill, pungent, succulent, lavish, adorable, indulgent, tender. Lavish. Just fucking lavish. It's just 5 burgers. Okay, she just wants a light snack, so let's get her something a little chill, not extreme. And okay. Okay, that's just adorable. Okay. And then tender for the adorable. Just like a burger, and it's happy to see ya. Oh dear. I could not possibly eat all that. Do you have anything smaller? Smaller? I don't know what you would be considered smaller. Maybe we just don't. Maybe we missed one and we just don't have it. Here, have some cod roe. I don't care. Oh dear. I couldn't possibly. Do you have anything smaller? Adorable patty. Okay. New. Succulent. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, adorable patty. It is small. It is a small, tiny patty. Okay. And then just a little bit. Almost. Just listen. I'm telling you. Just a smile that's happy to see you. I call it the novella. Ah, because she likes novels. Lovely. Aw. All right. What can I get ya? And will your baby be dining with us too? I have a coupon here for 1 free burger. What'll it be? I have a lot of mouths to feed. Give me something. Give me the biggest burger you have. They must eat a lot, huh? You have no idea. Oh, and throw some lettuce on top. Okay, big burger with lettuce. I know, that's probably going to be a tender. A lavish tender. Lavish. And tender. Order up. I call it the too much is never enough. This should keep them at bay. Thank you. God, it'd be kind of fun to work in a restaurant and then just like be able to like come up with recipes all day. I think that'd be fun. Yeah. Like, I think I would do good. I want to work in like a small little shop that's not too busy. If it isn't Little Luca. Hello, Uncle. Uncle Nuncreed! Ah, he calls him Uncle now. Hell yeah. How come you haven't been around the house lately? Well, your dad had a little... Oh, wait, no, this is in the past. I forgot. Had a little disagreement. How's he doing? Has he mentioned me? Not really. He's been busy lately. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime. Is that so? Well, tell him I'm thinking of him. You seem sad. Nonsense. What can I get for your lunch? Fact of the matter, I don't have much of an appetite right now. But Uncle Nuncreed, you gotta eat. I'll make you something special. That'll cheer you up. Okay, I know exactly which one we're doing. It's something adorable. So, look. Tender. Well, something loving and tender. That's also adorable. It's a burger with a smile that's happy to see you. Come on. Somebody's going to enjoy my smile. And he wants the burnt one. I call it cheers looking up at you, kid. A burger with a side of good vibes. Oh, Luca,
Mr.
you sweet boy.
reached down and patted Luca's shoulder with an enormous hand.
Aw. You got a lot of your daddy in you, don't you? I guess so. Run along. I do my best to clean my plate. All right. Let me get this one who's hard to get for... Well, listen well, child. I'm only going to say this once. I require a well-done burger. Got it. And when I say well done, I mean... Well done, no problem. I feel you aren't grasping my request. I want the burger to be Greeter, I think you fucking called it. I want my burger charred beyond recognition. I want it bitter and black like my heart. One burnt burger coming up. And on top of it, with the most expensive thing you have. Well, that's easy. I know what that is. Incendiary. Lavish. God, seeing little Luca help out the diner is cute. May I present the row you're burnt. I can hardly believe it. You've done well. Miss Fratelli had caviar stashed back there. This woman is full of surprises. Very good. This will suffice. This just in. Last chance diner overrun by This just in. Last chance diner overrun by gremlins. I'm not a gremlin. I'm a Luca.
Mr. Wilder adjusted his monocle jokingly.
I stand corrected. So this is what rich people eat. Yeah. No, it's not a shitty burger. It's artistic. Your poor palate wouldn't understand it. Yes, no. But burnt burger is the highest of fine dining. In that case... Sorry, I don't know. In that case, would you believe I have a craving for a burger? You've come to the right place. Indeed, I have a nice juicy burger topped with onion. All right. Oh, succulent. God, Luca looks so fucking cute in this art. And you wanted some onions. Yeah. Punch it. Here you go. I call it the Wilder. You know I love a good byline. Many thanks. And everyone is served except for this guy and this gal, but maybe we served them last time. All right, it looks like we got everything we need. Let's get to feeding these folk. I've already fed everyone. You made all the food yourself? What on earth did you put on these burgers? I just used what was lying around. Oh dear, that can't be good. Thanks again, Luca. Best burger I ever ate. Surprisingly competent. Everyone seems happy. You really are a remarkable boy, aren't you? Satisfy all the customers in the cooking minigame. Yes, chef. Aww. Alright. Enough shenanery. Time to wrap up this puppy. We gotta go to Beck's house. Oh my god, look. Jeff's wild ride? Look at all the bunnies! There's also a little bird on top of Nuncreed's drugstore. I don't know if that's new. Wait, hold on. Here first.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
Aww. But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yup, and they are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the country? Yep, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
Typically went on like this for quite some time.
Did you know that? I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue. How was it? It was as great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. It just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? We could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always been reading. She seems to really enjoy it. Maybe I'll do that. Oh wait, hold on. I doubt they've changed this, but I do want to read the new editions. Okay, never mind. They didn't change it. Ugh.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder, laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics, was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Another converter. Piper, are you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I kind of got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh. To experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise you'll tell me about it as you go? Sure thing. Aww. Okay, this is just such a good analog for like where the player in the game would be right now. And like, yes, I love it. It's great. Like, yeah, I'm a little sad that we are wrapping up Beacon Pines, but that just means I'm ready for something new. Something, I don't know, maybe by that AI Somnium Files author. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's not a huge secret. I've already said it on stream multiple times. Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Do you want to come with? Even everything I did, you
Mr.
still
Nuncreed shook his head.
really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you. I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now. Man. My mom's grave was nearby. But when my mom passed away, we buried her in a nearby town, which was the town where the rest of her family is buried. So it's not all bad, but I'm still glad. It's not exactly within walking distance. It's kind of like you have to make a day of it. All right, Jeff, what you got?
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on, come on! No one is too big and no one is too small for Jeff's wild ride.
Well, maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy for the ride of your life. Who's next? Me. Oh, please tell me. It's Bug Boy. It's Bug Boy. Guess what? Yesterday, I saw a Dynastus Tidius. And that's good? It's great. I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pine's gonna be the bug capital of the country. They blocked up the forest. Oh no, that's been that way. But yeah, okay, so the forest, there's still some remnants of the events of the game. And look, the ooze puddle that was here earlier is gone too. But you can still see the messed up trees. Okay, so Beck should be this way. Hey look, she came to see us. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning, I unpacked my last box. You're officially moved in. It's just a box. Let's not bro let's not bro this, man. There's too much testosterone in this. No, sorry. Let's not blow this out of proportion. It sounds like an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decide this place is root worthy. I'm gonna be you're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a little bit of a surprise. Surprise? What's this? My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. It should do okay in the it should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up. That's perfect. When you're ready, take Jeff's wild ride to Old Beacon Pines. Oh my god. Also, I don't know if that's recommended carrying your plant through a giant air tube at like Mach 10. Ah, you got it. That's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot. This ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on tight to that little tree. When you're ready, take Jeff's wild ride to Old Beacon Pines.
I think this is it.
They moved the gravestone! Guys, they moved it!
The end I've been waiting for.
Oh.
Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it.
Narrator Chan is doing such a good job right now. Like, good voice acting, narrator. Good voice acting.
But then you came along.
Oh, don't say that. You're gonna make me cry. Stop it. You're not allowed to do that. No.
I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Oh, God. God, just like the simple gesture, let's just enjoy the ending together. That hit me with the feels. That was a uppercut that I wasn't expecting. Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Paul always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me. We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh God. It won't be long. What? No, I imagine Hank Atomic is gonna be a long one. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. God, I just changed voices so much, but I'm loving this game. It's so good. I'm just having fun just voicing these characters, even though I'm pretty bad at it. God, you've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night that goes by. Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No. Because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but now... But I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modwell says that over the next few years, this place should warm up. So you won't have to be so cold for much longer. Thank you, Gree. I think I understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up sharper, stood up for whatever you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. You wouldn't have been the same person anymore. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Fuck. It's such a good story, and I love it. Patchy, 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 indeed. Matt Mayer. Holy shit, my dude, you did a lot. ISO Harding, lead artist. Britt Calhoun, co-writer, story design, VO editing. Just voice of the storyteller, Kirsten Mise. Published by fellow traveler. Operations, marketing, productions, Double Jump Communications. QA by Indian Play. Porting by Nerd Monkeys. Kickstarter. Producers. Aw. So if you kickstarted your name, this is where it would have been. At Nolan Dracula. Ewan 15H, Yui, Zachary H. Gus, backers. No Time to Lose, Alex AK, Andrew, a lot of just straight up names. Arik Oxbury, Blair, Blake B, Bobby G. Holy crap, we're still in the B's. Caleb Ryder, Christopher Wilkinson, Complex and Tiny, that's a good username. Cookie, Cycle, Cybora, Eddie Joe, Edmund Harvey Burnfield, Elizabeth D. I don't reckon. Oh, Ghosty Goo, that's another username. Glow Octopus, I like that. Huskers Husky. Jammy Jammerly Ailey, Jennifer Irma Parka, Jay-Z Whizzles, Lax LAKS, Law. My name is Law, simply Law. M Hussey, Meg Chimp, Me Chimp, Miss Moon, MJK, Nat and Devin, Nat PJ Dunanko, Pigsy, Puny Cat, Rick. And yeah, God, a lot of these people went over and beyond. This game was amazingly backed. Holy crap. We're just now getting into the teas. Twixie Beans. Voidazoid, and some Japanese kanji at the very bottom. Hiding spot games and fellow traveler. And there you go. We completed the entire book. God. But yeah, I just want to take one last look at this art. It's so good. Man, I really want to learn how to draw like this. I kind of there's another friend that I keep, well, acquaintance. I don't know. They seem pretty cool. Just I don't know them super well. That's all. Nothing against them. But there's a person by the name of Buru Haas who's really good with like pencil work. And this art style has kind of got me thinking about their work. The vial. The vial. You know, it's a whole thing. But yeah. All right. So how well did we do on the Achievos? Let me just see. I'm curious if we missed anything. Okay, we missed 2 achievements. One is just nerd poking around at the library. And we missed 1 achievement, which was one of the fishing minigames. But yeah. That was a good game. Okay, well, what did y'all think of it? I really like this. This is kind of like one of my favorite streams. Like, it's up there with like AI Somnium Files and like the likes of like the Yakuza games, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, and Devil May Cry. Yeah, I feel like I really hit my stride when I stream these games. Like, I feel like it's kind of like where I'm in my best. I feel like I'm most in my element when I stream these kind of games. But this was such a good game, and I loved it. It was such a good time. I adore it. It was lovely. This is like a very ideal game for me, and like it does some interesting things. So as a game, I think it's really cool. Like with like you get this whole choose your own adventure branching path that you get, and you explore outward a little bit. Now a lot of these are dead ends. Wait, yeah. Oh, okay. So like not like these flowers, but like the kind of like bushels of tree is like the different endings you get. And that's kind of interesting. Okay, they kept up with that. But yeah, we got the canon ending. But yeah, I will really, ah man, I want to check out. I hope that the people who make this game will enjoy that they continue to do more work, because this game is fantastic. I absolutely love it. Stretchy. Well, yeah. Yeah, what did y'all think? I enjoyed it. This was a good time. This is a game that, let me see, for how much is this game? And would it, I'm just saying, if I look this up on Steam, Beacon Pines. So right now, base price is like 19 bucks, and but it's on a 40% discount, so it's super cheap right now. But oh, they have an art book. Guys, they have an art book for this game. Ooh. Maybe I buy that. Maybe I buy that digital art book. It's only $5. But yeah, well, that's going on my wish list. No, regardless. But yeah, I think like this is a good game to just give to give someone. Like, A, game is good, and B, it's not like a huge expenditure. So I think it would make for a decent gift. But yeah, I like it. It's a fun time. Let's see, like this game does I have no complaints. Like, there's nothing about this game that I can say that annoyed me, really. Music, great. Art, great. The voice acting done by the narrator was fantastic. And even when they didn't have voice acting, they still had like those beeps and boops that kind of like allowed them to express the voice of the character in their own way. But yeah, it still holds up true, even down at this point. But yeah, I love the game's story. Like, change really was like a big constant theme in this story up until like the very ending. And I like that. That was good. I might go back and play this a little on my own time just to do some achievement hunting and finish out all those little other things. But for now, I think that's going to be it for today. We'll probably go and do a raid. Let me just see who's streaming. Anybody? Let me check. Just quickly. Come on, browser. Who's streaming right now? Anyone I know and comfortable with streaming? We could stream. We can raid into Margot. Margot's doing Illbleed. That seems like fun. But yeah, thank y'all for coming out. We're gonna just double check, make sure they're not on break, and if they're on break, we'll find somebody else. But yeah, thanks for streaming. Thanks y'all for hanging out with me. I know I'm not the most consistently good streamer, but I really do feel in my element, and I really am happy that I get to stream these kind of games with you guys. But yeah, let me just go ahead, type it in. AKIJI. Oh, she just started. Great. Well, she's still within her first hour. That's more accurate. Oh, I put the A before the I. Akiaji Margot. Yeah, Margot's a fantastic streamer. She is one of the, like, she's a great streamer. You just gotta watch her. If you like unhinged lovely ladies, then she is your gal. And yeah, she's gonna be playing Illbleed, which I recently saw a full let's play of over on Lord Cynic's channel. And yeah, it should be a good time. But everybody, have a good one. Enjoy the raid. Raid message is Beacon Pines is a great game. That's it. Here, I'll type that out. Great. There you go. Quickly copy that down and get ready to paste it. Here, I'm gonna copy that. And anyways, let's head on off. Catch y'all later.
I've never seen Halloween. I've never seen I'm out of movies. That's every single movie. That's every movie that's ever been made.